Yahoo! Prof here. And today, before I start getting back to work here, we're going to open up a new mouse. That is the new HyperX Pulsefire Haste, an important part, wireless. This was sitting for unavailable order on Best Buy for a long time. Finally came into stock, so picked two of them up. Squares has the other one. They shipped to him, and I told him keep whichever one you want. Apparently, he's a white mouse guy now. I've converted him because I ended up with the black one. So let's this guy, my Rival 3 wireless. We'll just take a break over there. Now, before we take a look at this, there's all of our specs there. TTC dust-proof switch, Virgin PTFE skates, 6 buttons, pretty normal. Then down here we got mouse, receiver, adapter, charge cable, grip tape, PTFE, I guess maybe some more feet. So 61 grams, up to 100 hours battery. Up to, that's probably running it in like super slow mode. Got all this stuff printed in there. It's about their warranty. It's kind of cool they print it just on the box, but also that's, I'm guessing, something about shipping or manufacturing. You guys let me know. It's kind of cool that they keep all the paperwork out of here. Oh, this is going to be a mess of origami. Because you can't just lift the mouse out. See? Here's the mouse. That's all I really need out of this. Oh my god. HyperX, you don't have to do this. Because it's a glossy button for the DPI swap. They even put plastic over that. How about, like the rest of the mouse, you still make it glossy? The entire bottom has it. That's kind of fine because of the feet. I find it funny that they cut out this because this is probably laser etched on. Like all that info there. And so maybe that plastic is to protect it or something. Obviously the switch is still available. Maybe they do some QC. But this has to be open for them to cut that on there. Or not cut it, etch it or whatever. And they want to protect the feet. Maybe be able to use it a little bit too. I don't know. Otherwise, without that, I really don't, either to protect from the laser or to use it a little bit to test it because of the power switch there. I really don't see a reason to cover the whole bottom. But, oh, and they did the side buttons. Why are we wasting these little plastic pieces and all this bullshit? Problem solved. Just make it this texture. If you don't need to protect this texture, then, you know, you don't need to protect glossy if it's not glossy. Let me know what you guys think about that one. But I think if they're worried about it getting marked in shipping, it's probably not good enough for day-to-day use. You know what I mean? Like, if that's surface, they're worried about it just being shipped or assembled getting wrecked. How do you think it'll hold up in day-to-day use once I peel it off? And their packaging is just always super duper complex. I say use the single piece, like Rocket uses, or Logitech, or you can use the folded cardboard like diaper kind of thing that Razer has. If you ask me, at least. So there's our USB dongle. Now to get the plastic off. Hammett showed up, guys. Hey, Hammett. Grampy cat wants in. There we go. Into my work ThinkPad. Hopefully this will install over the VPN. And clicker on. We got power. Hopefully I have enough to get through this first day. Like, build quality, this feels good. This is one of the more recent. So prior to this one, I think the only good HyperX mouse was the original HyperX Pulsefire FPS, I think. What I don't like is HyperX as a brand. Then all of their mice are named Pulsefire. What's the point? It's a mouse. Just call it then the HyperX FPS mouse or Hyper. I don't understand why we need a designating like Pulsefire as our mouse line. It kind of happened with Rocket too, because they have their cone, and they have a whole line of cones. But originally the cone was just a model, and that's a little different. But then they had and there's like Pulsefire FPS Pro, and they're all a Pulsefire. So I don't get the point of that. Whereas Rocket does have different lines of mice, or SteelSeries. Everything's a rival now. Like, legitimately, everything's a rival. See, Rival 5, Rival 5 wireless. RX 5 wireless and RX 9 wireless, which I think is actually more confusing because that is a Rival 5 and that is an RX 5. They're the same mouse that just has holes in it, and it's wireless. I think you can get non-wireless as well, but like, so the name of the mouse isn't even the shape anymore. What the heck? But I really like this shape. I think we had a video up on the channel about the HyperX Pulsefire before. Pulsefire, yeah. Which one is this? Pulsefire Haste. See, they could have just called it the HyperX Haste. Look at that, I did it for them. So, it's a decent shape. I think it's a little tall over here for me. But otherwise, this is one that I really wanted to just shoot a quick video on. And I later want to get Squeers' take because he really liked this mouse in wired form and just always wanted it in wireless. That's why as soon as I saw it, I just ordered 2 up right away. It does feel good in the hand. To be truthful, I could probably get pretty used to using this mouse. Compared to the daily Rival 3 wireless, it's very similar actually. This is a little skinnier, more rounded this way. This is more flat this way and has more vertical sides. Think of a bigger Fanatic Bolt, kind of like that. Alright guys, hopefully it had some good info there. I really hope to follow this up with a video from Squeers on his thoughts on that mouse, because he's the one that really likes that one. I think it's actually a great shape. If you can stop by a Best Buy or Micro Center or something like that and give it a shot, or you have a friend, I would recommend. This is one I would definitely recommend trying. Most of HyperX's mice are but this is one of the good ones. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Throw a like on the video. If you want to see more stuff like this, please hit subscribe. As always, you can find me as @TheProfosist on Twitter and all the other social media, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.